Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have this quick voiceover tutorial for you. I started off with one eye done. First eyeshadow I'm going in with is Cut Out by ColourPop, and I'm just gonna kind of poke it into my crease, and I'm using the Morphe M518. So you kind of want to just build up the color until you get the intensity that you like. And I like to do like poking motions and then windshield wiper. Next, I'm going in with the OG Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using that like magenta purple color. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer corner, and I kind of go in and do the same motion with every color I'm gonna put in the crease, just kind of lower than that peachy color before. And I'm using this super old MAC brush. I'm not sure which one it is because the name's kind of rubbed off by now. But the same thing, I'm just kind of building it up until I get the intensity that I like. I'm gonna go back into that Jaclyn Hill palette and pick up this deeper plum color. And here I'm going in with the Morphe E23. As I put in the deeper colors into this look, I'm gonna keep taking like smaller and more pointed brushes just so I can pinpoint where I want the exact color in. And always make sure that you go back and blend everything out. I'm going in with the Morphe M507 and the eyeshadow Razy from ColourPop, and I'm just doing the same technique, just stabbing it into the outer corner and then blending out the edges. And I'm also going to take this black from the Tartelette palette. This is probably my favorite black eyeshadow to work with. You could use any pencil brush for this look. I'm using one by Morphe. And I'm just going to kind of smoke out the outer edge and just add some depth into the outer corner. I'm just going back in and kind of blending everything out and kind of adding in any more of the shades that kind of lost their intensity. I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown cream shadow as a base for the lid color. These are so amazing. Once you put them on, they don't budge. This is in the color Pink Sparkle. I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques synthetic brush just to blend the outer edges. I didn't want to do a cut crease, I kind of wanted it a little more blown out. And for the lid color, I'm using Heavy Glam by ColourPop. I ended up doing my lashes and my liner off camera just because I tried and it is so difficult to put lashes and liner on camera. I'll try in the next video. But moving on to face, I'm going to use the MAC Cosmetics Studio Finish Foundation OG product in the color NC35, and it matches pretty well for me right now. To get a fuller coverage for my foundation, I like going in with a pretty dense brush. I'm using the Morphe G1, and then I'll always go in with a beauty blender just to blend all the lines out. And I had a little dance break, singing break. For concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. And I only use this on my blemishes and kind of like where my dark circles are to conceal because it is pretty close to my natural skin tone. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Kind of just pat it in to keep the coverage there. Next, I'm going in with the Sephora Bright Gel Serum Concealer. I'm not sure what color this is. I used it up recently, so I threw it out. But I like this concealer. It's a little more natural. It's not as dry as like Shape Tape or the Flawless Fusion. It gives you a nice glow. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. To be honest, I never spend money on the original Beauty Blender because I feel like drugstore brands do just as good of a job and it's like a quarter of the price. I wanted this look to be pretty glowy, so I'm only setting where I really need to. I always set my under eyes right away. I'm using the Ben Nye Banana Powder and just like an eyeshadow packing brush. And then I'll also go in on like the sides of my nose, my smile lines, the bridge of my nose. And then going back to the eyes, I'm gonna take that peachy color and smoke it out on my lower lash line. Taking it pretty much like 3/4 of the way. And then I'm gonna go in with that Deep Plum by ColourPop. I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever M10 eye pencil. It's just a black pencil. I'm gonna smoke out that eyeliner with the black shadow from the Tartelette palette and a pencil brush. And I'm only taking that about halfway on my lower lash line. I wanted to keep the inner part of my eye pretty bright and kind of mimic the top part of my eyelid. Here I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero highlighter palette, and I'm taking the color Kitty Cat, putting that in the inner corner, and then quickly moving back to my face. I'm gonna go ahead and do some cream contouring with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the color Coconut. And this is the best brush for cream contour. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I'm also gonna contour my nose with these Real Techniques concealer brush. And I just like to make 2 straight lines and then kind of shorten the bottom of my nose really quick. And blend that out with a beauty sponge. I'll also go back in with my foundation brush just to make sure there's no harsh lines. For blush, first I'm going to go in with the Fenty Matchstick in Ridic, and I'm just using this buffing brush from Real Techniques. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with the MAC Cosmetics pigment in Melon with the Morphe M510, I think. To contour, I'm going in with the color Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Here I decided that I wanted to powder a couple more spots, just basically in my T-zone. Felt like I was looking a little sweaty. And I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the color 35. To set my nose contour, I'm going to use a blending brush from Sephora and the same color I use for my contour, so the Java color from ABH. And I always like to bring that up into my eyeshadow just so everything connects. And then to set my blush, since I did use a cream, I'm going in with Milani Luminoso. I'm applying that with the Morphe E53. I wanted to intensify the highlight, so I'm going back in with the ABH and Nicole Guerrero highlight, and I'm using the shade Daydream. I'm also going to take that same color down the bridge of my nose, do that little exclamation point. I went in and baked under my contour. I felt like it was looking a little messy, and I'm using the Ben Nye Banana Powder. And I always go ahead and dust it off right away because I don't really like the white cast it gives if you leave it on for too long. And I kind of just blend it up into my blush just to make sure there's no harsh lines. To line my lips, I'm going in with MAC's Night Moth. For lipstick, I ended up going in with Diva by MAC. I had some trouble with my camera. All of a sudden it just stopped recording, so I didn't get my full lip routine on camera. And here I'm just doing some finishing touches. I'm taking the Benefit Brow Gel and running those through my brows. And then, of course, using my Mario Badescu Rose Water. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Cover FX Illuminating Spray. This just adds on to the glow. And this is the finished look. Super vampy, dramatic, super dewy skin. I hope you guys like it. Funny thing about this video, I had actually had it completely edited. I was about to post it about 3 weeks ago, and then for some reason I was trying to save it to my hard drive. I thought I did. I looked the next day and I had only saved 10 seconds of the freaking video, so I had to go back and re-edit it, which was not fun. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on your post notification, and please comment down below what you want to see next from my channel. I promise I'm going to be more consistent. And also let me know if you like voiceovers or talk-throughs more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!